Welcome. In this video, we'll learn about the ramp soak feature, the function that gradually changes the set point over time, that is the ramp, and then hold steady for set duration, that is the soak time. This helps prevent sudden temperature changes that could damage materials or affect the quality. Perfect for processes like baking, curing, or heat treatment. Let's start by setting our set points for an 8-profile ramp soak sequence. Press and hold the first button for 2 seconds to enter the NSP, that is the number of set points. Set the NSP to 8 since we'll be using all the 8 profiles of ramp soak. Now, set each set point one by one. To turn on ramp soak mode, press and hold the last button for 2 seconds to open the main menu. Use the up-down key to find the MISC menu, that is miscellaneous. Press the last button to enter. Look for ramp soak and set the ramp soak profile to 8. For example, next enter the setting and set the PRMD at continuous, ramp 1 rate at 1 degrees, soak at 1 minute. As per the system requirement, we can set the ramp rate and soak rate for the further ramps and soaks. This decides how the controller behaves if a power failure occurs. There are 3 options, that is continuous, ramp back, and reset. In the continuous mode, the controller remembers the last set point before the power failure and resumes from that when the power returns. Example, if the ramping is from 110 to 120 degrees and power fails at 115 degrees, it resumes from 115 degrees at the same ramp rate. In ramp back mode, the controller starts from current PV and ramps back to the soak stage target SP using the previous stage ramp rate before continuing. Example, if SP1 is 50 degrees, SP2 is 60 and SP3 is 70 degrees and power returns when PV is 49 degrees, it ramps from 49 degrees back to 60 degrees. In reset mode, the profile restarts from beginning after the power failure. At the end of the profile, the control outputs are turned off. Next is the holdback or the hBCK setting. This ensures the process stays accurate if the process value drifts too far from the set point. Let's see how it works. While ramping, if the difference between SP and PV goes beyond the hBCK value, the ramping pauses in the heating mode. Set point holds until PV is equals to set point minus hBCK. In cooling mode, the SP holds until PV is less than SP plus hBCK. During soak, if PV drifts beyond the hBCK range, the soak timer pauses until the PV returns with the same limit. Here's how our 8-stage profile runs with the set point we entered. The initial ramping starts from the PV to 100 degrees centigrade, soak at 100 degrees and ramp to 110 degrees. Then again soak at 110 degrees and the next ramp will be at 120 degrees. The next ramp down comes back at 110 degrees and soak at 110 degrees. Then gradually to 100 degrees, then at 50, 0 and finally at minus 50 degrees. And that's it. You now know how to set up and run a 8-profile ramp soak sequence and how the PRMD and holdback keep your process accurate and safe even during power interruptions or unexpected power deviations. For more such videos, detailed explanations, visit our GIC YouTube channel.